Hey Facebook, good morning, and podcast listeners, good morning to you guys. It is 8:16 on this Friday. It's June 10th. Really quick, I want to get you filled in on some things happening today and things you can look forward to. So let's get started. So the Minnesota man who was facing charges for killing his wife and leading police on this month-long search to find him, he's going to be in court on separate charges. We are talking about Eric Reinbold, and we brought the story to you yesterday on First News, but he tried to escape from the Pennington County Jail, at least according to court documents, and this happened at about 10 o'clock last Saturday night, and he actually was let out of his cell to get some medicine. Again, if you're not familiar, he fought with some corrections officers when he was let out, sending 2 of them to the hospital with some injuries, and he's also facing a trial for second-degree murder in October as well, so just wanted to give you a heads up on that. We also had a pretty big update in that case of a former North Dakota prison guard who was sneaking drugs into the prison. Matthew Taylor of Mandan. He is going to spend 3 years in prison and serve 2 years of supervised probation. We've reported on this before, I want to say back in December, and he got, $900 from a North Dakota woman to give an inmate like a cell phone and memory cards and a pack of cigarettes, only to find out that meth was inside of those cigarettes, or the pack of cigarettes. At least that's what court documents say, and that's what police say that they found. So wanted to give you an update on that as well. Okay, talking more on a local level of things, Midwest Kid Fest is happening today in downtown Fargo at Island Park. Really fun stuff. It starts at 11, goes until 7 o'clock tonight, and we had our First News reporter, Jenna Scott, out there this morning, and she was telling us that kids can actually start lining up in front of the Island Park pool for the Teddy Bear Parade, starting at 10. So that's when they get to bring their favorite teddy bear and just walk around the park, which is fun. There's going to be lots of different booths as well, interactive, educational. There's also, Jenna was telling us about a pre-K learning program that you can register your kids for there as well. Food will be available to buy. You can also bring your own lunch, admission, activities. All of those things are free. We wanted to let you know, though, some of our Storm Tracker meteorologists will be out there as well. Lydia Bloom is going to be one of them. There's going to be like a whole booth set up, and that's where kids can kind of learn how to do a little forecasting. And if they're lucky, some of them might even make it onto our evening newscasts on WDAY. So be on the lookout for that. Maybe we'll meet some of our future meteorologists today. So heads up for, if you're looking for something to do with your family, this might be a good option for you today. Okay, we also learned about a robbery that happened in Moorhead, and a Fargo man, 18-year-old Ahmed Hassan, is in the Clay County Jail right now on robbery and fleeing charges. He's accused of robbing someone that he actually knew in Moorhead. This happened at around 5:30 last night at a house just near Horizon Middle School there. So again, he tried to steal some money, or he did steal some money from a person that he knew, and then he tried to get away on his bike. Well, shortly after that, he tried to run, and then police were able to catch up to him, and they arrested him. So we're trying to figure out how much he stole and when he will appear in court. Also, this morning, we found out 3 people are hurt, including a 12-year-old. From a head-on crash in Becker County. So this was at about 9 yesterday morning, I think about 5 miles east of Detroit Lakes. Minnesota State Patrol tells us 2 cars were going opposite ways on Highway 34, and that's when they crashed head-on. And we're trying to figure out who lost control on the road. It's unclear right now. But 3 people, 12-year-old girl being one of them, and a 71-year-old man from Fargo, they had to go to the hospital. But the good news here is everyone is expected to be okay. Okay, also today you can fish in Minnesota for free, as long as you have your child with you, which I thought was pretty interesting. But it is actually a part of the state's annual Take a Kid fishing weekend. So adults, you can fish without a license as long as you do have a child with you that's younger than 15 years old. And remember, kids in that age group, they don't need any fishing licenses at any time of the year. So you'll actually be able to do this whole fishing for free with your child until Sunday, and you can always visit the Minnesota DNR's website for more information. speaking of free activities, free outdoor activities that you can take part in, you can also do the same at Minnesota State Parks, all 75 of them, tomorrow though. So this is starting today. So the fishing stuff is starting today and lasting through the weekend. This is only for today. And it's actually one of 4 days each year that the DNR, waives a requirement for vehicle permits to enter these state parks. So it doesn't cover activities like camping or rentals, but just wanted to give you a reminder that you can take advantage and go to all 75 of Minnesota's state parks for free, which is really fun. Yeah. Okay, we also wanted to let you know about a march happening this weekend in the Fargo Moorhead area, and it's to encourage gun reform. So that march is going to start at Trinity Lutheran Church in Moorhead at 3 tomorrow afternoon. After that, there's going to be a church service at 4, and if you can't go, the organizers are asking that you pray or spread the word about gun violence in the United States. Of course, that comes after mass shootings. Several mass shootings are happening across our country. And then the members of the North Dakota chapter of this nationwide group, they're also going to be raising awareness about gun violence impacts this weekend. Moms Demand Action is a group, and they're going to be having a gathering at Urban Plains Park in Fargo. That's going to happen at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. If you go, you're encouraged to wear the color orange. That symbolizes gun violence awareness. So wanted to put that out there for anyone interested. Also, right now, Minnesota homeowners, you're going to want to listen to this. If you still need some help paying your bills related to housing, you can still apply for the state's rent help program. That deadline to apply has actually been extended now until 5 p.m. on August 17th. So this program helps with things like overdue mortgage payments, property taxes, home insurance. So just wanted to let you know about that for anyone who needs help, or if maybe that's you, maybe that's someone you know, you can pass that along to them. In Grand Forks County, you can voice your opinions right now about this proposed home rule charter. We actually have reported on this before, and I want to say it was close to like a year ago. But basically what that would do is give county leaders more control to make rules and laws based on local needs instead of following like that one-size-fits-all state charter. This would increase the county's sales tax and bring in more money as well. So you can take part in a survey right now on that home rule, kind of voice your concerns, voice your opinions, whatever you have, and you can do that from now until Monday, July 6th. All you have to do is go to gfcsurvey.org, or you can always stop by the county office building to get a paper copy as well if you're interested in that. A community town hall is also going to be taking place talking about this home rule, and that's going to be next Thursday at 5:30 p.m., but we're going to remind you about that as we get closer to it. So, yeah. Okay, national level of things. You're probably seeing this everywhere on your social media. The January 6th hearings happened yesterday on live television, and it took place prime time, but it just wrapped up its first prime time hearing, and this is going to be it's going to be happening over the course of this entire month. Yesterday we saw never before seen video, we saw emotional witness testimony, and there's much more coming this month. So next hearing is set for Monday morning, and we'll have an update for you on that as well. Okay, we also learned Michigan gubernatorial candidate has been arrested, and that's related to his possible role in the January 6th riot. And this broke yesterday, but we learned that Ryan Kelly was arrested on misdemeanor charges. Still trying to figure out what exactly those charges are, but the Department of Justice has not said that yet. And yeah, we want to let you know about that. He's one of the many candidates competing for the GOP nomination there, so wanted to let you know. On a lighter note, let's talk about Uber Eats. I used to swear by Uber Eats all the time. Thankfully, I've gotten better at cooking, so I haven't really had to use it as much, but this is interesting because, a lot of people used it at their convenience or, just food delivery apps in general, but Uber Eats, they just launched something on their app, and I think it might make it a little bit harder for people like me who are trying to stray away from food delivery apps because they're so convenient, right? But it's now offering nationwide shipping, and you're probably like, what? How does that work? So they said that it's only doing this because a lot of people have been asking for new things, new offerings, and the only cities you can order from are 3 of probably one of like the biggest cities: New York City, Miami, Los Angeles, and it's hoping to add more cities soon. So just be wary. But all you have to do is just go to nationwide shipping in the app. You just have to click on it when you go to place your order, and deliveries are going to be made via FedEx. I guess like my questions are, how are they going to keep that food fresh? Like, what if I wanted to order sushi? Is that an option? I don't know. I have so many questions. So, just wanted to let you know about that. If you have been trying to save money and not order from these apps, well, you might start ordering again, because I might do that too. So, okay, Hot Mic with Dom Izzo, WDAY Extra, InForum.com from 9 to 11 in the morning. We all know Dom has really great guests on, but I hear that his dad is going to be on today, and I've never actually met Dom's dad, but I've always heard that whenever Dom's dad is on his show, it is a hit, and everyone enjoys it very much. So his dad will be on today. We have the Purim baseball coach on, Moorhead boys lacrosse coach, head coach as well. And then we have Carter Menz. He is the senior defensive end at Cheyenne. He is the one that's gotten plenty of I want to say offers from all of these colleges, and he was most recently, or is going to be, in Minnesota today for an official visit on a scholarship offer. So make sure you join Dom on his show today. Again, 9 to 11, WDAY Extra, InForum.com. Okay, InForum.com, here's the headline. We have a story to share with you. It's Fargo Police make it clear they would go in after active shooter. We talked about this on First News this morning as well, but it focuses on a response plan that, you know, the Fargo Police Chief, David Zabolski, and, you know, the entire department itself have come up with when it comes to what they would do during a situation where an active shooter enters one of our school's buildings, right? And we heard from Zabolski, and it was interesting. He brought up the incident and the mass shooting that took place in Uvalde, Texas, and he kind of compared his response plan to the way the officers responded in Uvalde. So it's a very interesting comparison there, but he also got pressed with some tougher questions as well when it comes to classroom safety, much more. So if you're interested in reading and hearing more about that, you can go to our website, InForum.com. Okay. Also, to get connected on stories like that, much more, weather, sports, you name it, live, anything, you can go on our website right now and just type in InForum.com/subscribe, and you can get your first 3 months of unlimited access for just 99 cents a month, which is really neat. So you can do that again just by going to InForum.com/subscribe, and that way you can just stay connected to everything around you, what's going on in your area where you live. So wanted to pass that along to you as well. We, of course, have newscasts from 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10, and Midwest Kid Fest. You can expect to see some of our storm tracker meteorologists out there as well. So that'll be really fun. Looking like a great day for Kid Fest as well. It's just, you might see some showers this morning, or you might have seen some showers this morning, and then later tonight, some possible thunderstorms as well. So wanted to let you know. All right, everybody, have a great weekend. We also have First News Saturday, 7 to 8:30, and First News Sunday, 7 to 8. So make sure you join us this weekend. All right, have a great weekend. We'll see you guys on Monday morning.